I'll bind you. If you live, I'll find you. Love is calling me. I got to go where you.
How much further we gotta go, Mammy?
Beat out directly now, child. Doggone Lucifer. Look, he bowing his head. There's old Sambo. Said him hog meat many a time. Hi there, Sambo.
The mammy show is voodoo. Talking to animals like that.
Sure getting close to home now, child. Uh-huh. Die hit. Die hit. That old hangman's tree. But them white folks killed my Sam, and the bloodhounds tore him to pieces. Here I is, Sammy. Here's your Mandy come back to put curses on the colonel and them white folks.
Mammy shouldn't talk that way about the colonel.
I know this. She's been getting worse and worse lately.
Die hit. That's the place. Get to the shore, Jim. Get to the shore. Die hit. Same as when you and me left it more than 15 years ago, child. That's our old home. Come on back here, Sam. It's me, the old Mandy.
Oh, Manny, that's just an old bat.
Go on, child. That was Sam's best. Been waiting for me to avenge him.
Won't you let me take you away from here?
Oh, it's all right. It's just that I don't remember ever living here. That man Sam, Mammy keeps talking about.
You're too young to remember, Chloe.
I have a hazy memory of white people and...
White people? Chloe, that's your white blood speaking.
Maybe so. But let's don't talk about it now.
Here I come, Sammy. Your old Mandy. Done come back to you. Sleep. My baby lamb. I was gonna smooth out your pillow. Old Colonel Gordon, that's what I'm gonna do to you for killing my fam. This is what I'm gonna beat you with. It won't be long now, Sam, before you can rest easy. Because I'm gonna work my voodoo. The thunder's gonna growl and the lightning's gonna rain. Devil's gonna walk on a white man's grave.
Well, Colonel, you certainly sold me on the fact that the julep, with its fresh mint, dash of sugar, and generous portion of real liquor, is a nectar fit for the gods.
An intelligent observation, young man. Here's to the julep.
Say, Colonel, it might interest you to know I finished checking down at the Turpentine plant.
Found everything all right, I hope?
Well, no, I didn't. I discovered a shortage of nearly 100 barrels of clear turpentine. And believe me, I intend to find out where they've gone.
That's fast work, Wade. You've been here only a week and you're already catching up with them. I'd better go over with you, though, and check on.
Say, what am I? A drop stitch around here? Uncle, if you don't start including me in on these giggle-getters, I simply won't come down and visit you next year.
Oh, nonsense, Joyce.
Liquor hasn't done at Wade's growth, Eddie. In fact, I
But
think...
my dear, young Southern girls don't go in for
Curtains
that.
on the virtues of Southern girls, Uncle. This Cinderella's been around and has yet to find any lass that brings turpentine for her complexion.
Say, Colonel, if I ever have a daughter, I'm going to...
You have a daughter? Optimist.
What do you mean?
Who'd ever marry you?
That's funny. I never noticed that wormhole afore, Mr. Carson.
100 barrels out of wormholes?
It was a worm, all right. But this one was big enough to use a chisel and a hammer. I'll find that worm and I'll horsewhip him.
I'll see you at the house, Wade. Home, Tom.
Here's some berries I picked for you, Chloe.
Thanks, Jim. They look mighty nice.
Can I help you clean up out here? You know, I'd like to always.
No, thanks. Didn't you tell me you had folks down here?
I've no folks that cares anything about me.
Jim, everybody likes you.
You don't. Enough to marry me.
But Jim, that's different.
You think because you got white blood, some white man will have you? Yeah, he'd have you, all right. But he wouldn't marry you. Listen, Chloe, as long as there's a drop of black blood in your veins, you won't be allowed to forget it. I know.
Jim, what if I'm not colored?
That's your mother.
Oh, Jim.
Mister. Give me 2 bits and I'll tell you folks.
No, I don't believe in that stuff.
What I tell comes true.
All right, let's hear it.
Fire and water. Sticks and stones. Got a mad gal with a great big home. Gonna roam in the swamp. Gonna weep in the field. Gonna fight in the night. In the devil's will.
All right. Now I know everything. So long.
Look what the old devil done give me chow for luck. Go to the store and get me some hog meat and molasses. Follow that path and turn to the left and you'll come right there.
Here's some fish.
Give 'em here. I'll fix them for you. Better go on after that gal. She's gone to the store. Better keep an eye on her.
Oh, if I ever get my hand on that Mr. Carr. Boy, we got 5 dollars around here. Have some fun. Say, Carson. Give me up.
So Voodoo man this gal.
Hi, Yalla. He always was my meat. Now you just watch my smoke. Ah, sugar boy.
Let go my arm.
Oh, don't be. Come on, come on. Come on inside. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in and have a drink. Now, what do you mean? What's the matter with you?
You ever even look at that girl again, I'll kill you. Going home, Chloe?
Yes, Jim.
Yes, I guess we better get out of here. Well, I guess you saved my life that time. Thanks very much.
Let me take the basket, Chloe.
I'll go with the young lady.
It isn't necessary for you to go any further.
It's a little further, please.
But you mustn't, really, Mr. Carson.
You live near here?
Yes, I'm there. It was wonderful you come to my rescue, and I want to thank you. But you mustn't go another step further.
All right, if you insist. But I do hope to see you soon, Miss Chloe.
Well, I hope so, too.
Well, why not tomorrow? Here at the same time.
All right.
You promise?
It's a promise. Goodbye.
What's the matter with the men this morning?
I reckon the most of them's been up all night voodooing down in the swamp.
What goes on at these meetings?
Don't know. But they got their eyes on somebody they don't like. Probably working themselves up to a sacrifice party.
You mean they actually murder people?
Sure they does. Sometimes kills them on the altar and feeds them to the gators.
By the way, Hill, I want all smoking out among the pines stopped.
seen old Mandy?
Not yet. But I had a voodoo meeting last night, and I'm going to get her to work with us.
You better do.
I'd have been the happiest man in the world.
What a lovely child.
She must have, Ollie. Today is the anniversary of her death, and every year Uncle looks over her little possessions.
Excuse me, Colonel. Look, Colonel, what I found at the door. Somebody's putting the voodoo on you. Them switches means you're gonna get whipped. And you see that thorn in the heart of that mud man? I seen that voodoo work before, and I knows who made it.
Who made it?
That's old Mandy's work. That yellow woman, old Sam's, what got killed in the swamp.
Mandy? Well, she's been gone for more than 15 years. Took her child and went down to Everglades.
That's right, Colonel. But that woman sure was voodoo, and maybe she done come back.
Maybe so, Ben. Maybe you're right. We'll leave these things here, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I remember I fired Sam for something. He knocked me out and run away. The folks tracked him down and lynched him. Mandy never would listen to any explanation. Always blamed me for Sam's death. Poor little baby. She'd have been just about Joyce's age if she'd have lived.
What y'all up to? I think you're talking to that white man, and I ain't gonna stand for no flum that'll fix you no white folks. You're my child. You're black in your blood, you is. Just want to marry Jim. He's your man.
I don't care if I'm black. Come on. Oh! Never, never!
Chloe. What's the matter? What's happened?
Oh, go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Don't, I don't want to talk to you.
I only wanted to help you.
I don't want your help.
Gal. Make you feel better.
Bring us a couple of juleps.
Yeah.
Make it 3, Ben.
Yeah.
That's service.
No, sir, that's habit.
Take these things out of here, Ben. And when you get a chance, go down to the cabin and see if Mandy's back.
Yeah, sir.
Say, what is all this voodoo, Colonel?
Just a mixture of savagery, gin, mumbo-jumbo, and drum beating.
It sounds like the menu at Sing Sing.
But why all the drum beating?
Oh, that's the way they summon the faithful to their meetings.
Oh, I've read about these voodoo gatherings, but I never believed them to be true. Say, do they actually kill people?
They've been known to sacrifice enemies and cut out their hearts.
Sounds awful far-fetched to me in this day and age.
You's old man, ain't you?
Of course I is.
You is voodoo too, ain't you?
That's just what I is.
Well, I'm Big Mose. And I'm voodoo too. I'm Babylon. I had a meeting last night. I'm going to get rid of that Yank that bought the steel. He got me beat up. There he is over there.
Yeah. That white man's after my child.
Listen, Mandy. You's just what I need. When you hear the drums tonight, you come on down in the swamps. I'll make you the mammy lawyer. And we'll work voodoo together again that confound Yank.
I'll be there. Sure enough.
You gonna meet that man?
I am, and what of it?
But Chloe, a white man. You know he couldn't mean
I
it.
love him. He thinks I'm white. Perhaps I am.
But you're not. It isn't fair to him.
You needn't interfere. I'll tell him.
Chloe, you know I love you. I'd die for you. Won't you marry me?
No, Jim, I won't. Now let me go.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I was afraid you couldn't come, Miss Chloe.
I promised you.
Let's sit down over there. You know, Chloe, you are a very sweet little somebody.
Do you really mean that?
Of course I do. And I'm in love with you, too.
Oh, how can you be? You only met me yesterday.
But I do. My heart's full of you. Don't you feel a little love for me, dear?
I sure do. More than I should. We mustn't. We can't. You don't understand.
Oh, but darling, just understand me. I want you always.
This can't go on. You don't know.
Oh, but dear, I want to marry you.
Oh, we can't. It's madness. Oh, wait. Please. Please. Our love is wonderful. But today, I want to be alone with its memory.
For the love of heaven, ain't y'all Mandy, old Sam's woman, what used to live around here a long time ago?
Close I is.
Say, what are you driving at?
I heard what you said to Chloe.
Well?
Her mother's an old voodoo negress.
Well, that's a lie.
No, sir, that's not a lie. I know. I've lived with her. Brought him here in my boat. And another thing, sir. These blacks got it in for you plenty. You'd better be careful. Yes, sir, you'd better think it over.
Baby's picture.
I ain't never touched it, Colonel. Was sitting right there this morning and I seen it.
Call Hannah in here.
Yeah. Hannah, the Colonel wants you.
Yeah, yes, Colonel.
Oh, my baby's picture's gone. Have you seen it?
No, sir, I never touched it, sir.
Well, somebody's taking it.
I bet it was that voodoo woman, Mandy, that Ben brought you up for the wash.
Mandy? Is she back at the cabin?
Yeah, I found her this morning.
I'll go down there right away and see her. Come on, Ben.
Yeah. Why don't you hush your mouth?
Shoo! Shoo!
Here it is, Colonel.
Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah. Hi there, Mandy. Open the door.
Try the door, Ben.
Mandy. Mandy. Here's the old voodoo bag.
Bring it here. Let's see what's in it.
Yeah.
You open it.
Yeah, sir.
Get over! Get over!
Here it is, Colonel. Here it is. Colonel, ain't this the dress your baby had on the day she was drunk? Yes. And here's a little shoe.
Well, who are you?
I live here.
You live here. Maybe you can tell me what these things are doing
Those are my baby clothes.
here. Your baby clothes?
Yes. They kept staying that way when I fell in the water and nearly drowned. I didn't myself. But Mammy told me all about it.
Fell in the water. Drowned. God be praised. You're my little baby.
What, sir?
You're my little Betty Ann.
You don't really mean what you're saying.
I know you're my daughter that I thought was drowned. Well, you've got your mother's eyes and features. Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Oh, wait.
Now I understand, Chloe.
You two know each other?
Yes, Colonel, we do. And I love her. You know, I've wanted her to see things my way. But she thought Mandy was a mother, just wouldn't listen to me.
Well, it seems I've found my daughter and a son, too.
Bless the Lord. Bless the Lord.
Oh, Ben.
My, it's nice to have someone to talk to now about something else besides julep and turpentine.
I'm glad you feel that way about me.
Yeah, the feminine viewpoint's been outvoted around here long enough. From now on, you and I are going to run Wade and Uncle a good race. Hello, Unky. How do you like the American butterfly?
Oh, beautiful. Say, Wade's tearing up the place looking for you. She does look lovely in that outfit. You looked out for that.
Yeah, but I didn't look that far. Telling me?
Mean anything to you that I think you're the most wonderful girl in the world?
Everything.
Betty Ann. That name suits you somehow. But I'll always remember the time I first met little Chloe.
No. Please let me forget that, dear. You know, I am Betty Ann.
Betty Ann, and mine forever, sweetheart.
Uncle, I've been thinking a lot about Chloe.
How come, Joyce?
Say, darling, I have some papers to look over. See you in a few minutes?
Mm-hmm. Uncle, are you thoroughly satisfied that she is your daughter?
Her resemblance to her mother is too great for me to be mistaken. These facts speak for themselves.
Gee, I'm tickled pink. I think she's a peach.
Well, you're a peach yourself, Joyce.
Oh, you old flatterer. Hello, Bean.
Oh, hello, Joyce.
Hey, what's the idea of all the ice lately?
Ice? What ice?
Oh, you should be asking. You've been giving plenty to me.
Well, I've had a lot to think about.
Yes, so I've noticed.
I'll have some time tonight.
What for? More thinking?
Possibly.
I've been talking to Uncle about Betty Ann. We can't allow him to make a mistake.
Mistake? About Betty Ann's parentage? Oh, ridiculous.
Shakespeare had his doubts about the wife's father, you know.
Yes, but this father knows his own daughter. And I love her.
Blind to do it?
Wrong, why do it? I heard him. I heard him just as much as you do. Look what they've done to me and mine. Something happened, Hill?
Yes, I've been fired. Now we've got to work fast.
Well, me and Mandy's got it all worked out.
We're giving a party at the Colonel's house tomorrow night for Chloe. Maybe we'll have a chance to do something.
Dr. Mark. He's been our family doctor since before you were born.
I'm delighted to know you, Doctor.
Well, how closely you resemble your mother, my dear.
Thanks. Let me get you a drink.
Oh, let me go with you.
Lovely.
Yes.
Well, Doctor?
A little bourbon, please. That's him, yeah.
Thanks. I wonder if she really is the lost Betty Ann.
I don't know. There's a suspicion.
She's so dark.
Jess?
No.
Good. I want the first one. Excuse us.
My friends, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here tonight. Now I want you to be just as happy and gay as I am, and as my daughter, Betty Ann, is.
What you doing with my baby? Don't you know no good comes from mixing with white folks and blacks? My daughter, you're crazy. You're crazy. Just 'cause you found a little old dress that I took from a dead baby that I found in the river and give to my baby, you think she's yours. I know my child.
Shut up. Shut your mouth. Come here.
I've been wanting your gizzard a long time. So?
Are you Mandy? You tell the truth.
I done told the truth, Colonel. That old man is a lie. Her dead child's buried right by a cabin.
Just a minute. Colonel, a dead person's hair never changes. I have a way of settling this affair. Come with me, Ben.
Go on, Ben. Keep an eye on her, Harvey.
Hey, Colonel, where's Betty Ann?
Why, I don't know. She was around here a while ago.
The judge said he just saw her running away toward the swamp.
The swamp?
Uncle, we've got to find her.
You're right, Joyce. Well, Harvey, come and go get the hounds, Harvey.
Say, Fred, go get some guns.
Come on.
My theory has proven to be correct. And his hair is kinky. Glad you approve.
Well, thank heavens. That settles that, Betty Ann.
We got Mandy.
Good. Take her down to the sheriff, Harvey. We don't want any lynching.
All right, Colonel.
Oh.
Mm.